Hi, everyone. My name is Dom Din, and I'm a voice actress. I've been doing voice acting for 9 years now, and one of the biggest hurdles I had to overcome when it came to the industry was learning how to market myself better. And what better way to do so than making a website? The problem is, website builders like Wix and Squarespace can be pretty expensive. And at the time I started out, I had very little income and basically no design sense. There's even websites out there like voiceactorwebsites.com, but I found that they can be really restrictive and honestly too expensive for the starting actor. Now, I use what I've learned over the years to make these easy to use templates on the website builder, Card. Card is extremely affordable. You can either go on a free plan or just use a card domain, as well as the included embedded players from SoundCloud or Google Drive. Or if you want to link your own domain, it only costs $19 a year for the Pro Standard plan, and it usually costs $12 a year for a .com domain. That's effectively $31 a year just for a website. It's pretty neat. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Card and edit the voiceover templates that I've created. All of my templates are completely free, and the ones I've created thus far will always be free. If you see somebody charging money for any of these templates, please let me know, and also don't pay for them. They're extremely free, and I will always make sure that these are available for everybody. If you decide you like any of my templates or the tutorial that I have for you today, please consider using my referral code on the screen right now. So let's get started. We can see the voice actor template 3.0 here has all of my demos in the footer, as well as a bio introduction, which is literally just using lorem ipsum for now. We'll replace that later. You'll also see I've created a few pages to separate my content into clear, distinct sections: my studio information, my resume, as well as a contact button that hyperlinks my email. This is the card builder. It's pretty straightforward in the way that all you have to do is tap on the element you want to change, and then change it in the sidebar menu that comes up. In every element, there will be a decoration tab that will allow you to change the font, color, shape, and size of each element. You can also see that I've saved some styles for each and every element so that we can make sure we're keeping consistency across the entire page and can edit whatever style necessary so changes for every single element the style is applied to. Let's say I also want to space out the width of the page a little more than how squished in it might feel at the moment. I click on the page, then change the width of the page. I can also change the size of every element on the page should I want the page to be a bit more zoomed out or zoomed in, whichever you prefer. Now let's talk about section breaks. Section breaks are the control element which we can separate the content into separate pages. You can see here that it has hashtag studio, hashtag resume, things like that. If you want your website to be more of a one page element, you can change these control elements into scroll points. That way, when you click on the buttons, instead of being sent to another page, they'll make sure to scroll all the way down to the scroll point of your choosing. Now, be sure whenever you want to set a control point or a scroll point, you got to make sure you adjust the buttons to do so. You can see here in the URL section, all we have to do is do hashtag and whatever the control point or scroll point is, and it will just pop up. Another nifty feature of Card that I find underrated is that it has a built in viewer to test responsiveness on other devices. Basically, we can see what our website will look like if you were to put it on a mobile phone. So now for the completely unscripted part. Let's say I want to go ahead and change the color of this container at the top, which is my header. All I gotta do is click on it and then go into the decoration tab. I want to change the color. Let's say I want to change it to, I don't know, green. There we go, a neon green. It looks horrible. This is just for demonstration's sake. But as you can see here, done. All right, and then this one here, this is my bio one. As you can see, if I change the color of this one, it'll change the color of every single other one. That's the nifty thing about having styles, as I mentioned earlier. Now, whenever you're changing pictures, you do need to make sure you have a saved image available. You can also see here in the caption, I have a little bit of Markdown here. Markdown is basically a very stripped down version of HTML. It's just a basic way of formatting your page. So you can see here, this \n is for a line break. So if I got rid of this, it would no longer have a line break. Now, whenever you want to change the resume part of this one, all you need to do is just make sure you adhere to the headings. So, character, title, type of production it is, year, and then the platform. This is a bit of markdown here where you can basically just change the platform that it's on and then put in the link to wherever it is. Now, you can see I have a button here for download full resume. Literally, all you have to do for this one, click on the button, change the URL, and then you should just be able to do a direct download to whatever Google Drive link you have or Dropbox link. Whenever you want to change your audio, you literally just click on the SoundCloud player, put in your SoundCloud. Now, these icons down here are pretty nifty. It's not restricted to just the social links. You're able to add in whatever you want. So it could be a document, or it could be, let's just see down here, your Ask FM for whatever reason, if you have Ask FM, or your Audible, anything you want, and just link your URL just here. And again, these ones are also available to change the color of, and you can even change what the color is when you highlight it. So that's pretty much the basics of how to use card and how to use my template. I highly encourage you to always experiment and see what works for you and see just how card works. I find it is so powerful and it is one of my favorite website builders to date. And honestly, just have a lot of fun with it. I discovered this maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and I've never looked back. It has been the website builder of the century. Thank you again for watching my tutorial and using my card templates. I really hope you enjoy, and if you did, be sure to either use my referral code whenever you're getting Card Pro, or consider donating to my favorite charities, Beyond Blue and Headspace.